with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is well. This reading may resonate with you if you happen to have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Pisces. You might find some information in this reading that may resonate for you. A few things to keep in mind before we begin. Pisces, even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, it's already a given that not everything happens at the same time for everyone. So listen to this reading with an open mind. Also understand that this reading may not initially resonate because it hasn't had a chance to. Also, it could be that this just isn't your reading. Please, above all else, don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based solely on a general reading. If you would like to book a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Let me also forewarn you, Pisces, this reading will guaranteed contain some sensitive subject matter. If that's not your thing, I'd be better off clicking off this reading. This might not be the reading for you. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's jump right into it. See what's going on for the Pisces nation for these next 7 days. What jumps out at me is Taurus. So you may have Taurus ascendant, Taurus moon, or you may have Taurus placements. This could be the case for Vedic, Western astrology, sidereal, okay? Taurus. Mercury pops up, so this would definitely be Gemini and Virgo. You may have those placements. You might have issues with technology this week. You might be having technology glitches. You might definitely be having breakdowns in communication with people around you for this reason. Scorpio. Scorpio shows up. You have Aquarius sun sign. So maybe you're on the cusp. Maybe you're Pisces on the Aquarius cusp. You've got Leo that shows up to the reading. Ascendant Scorpio, sun sign Libra. Ascendant sign Libra. Strong energy. Okay, air signs are dominating your reading. Pisces. Maybe you are dealing with an air sign, or like I said, maybe you're on the cusp. You have air in your chart. Leo and a Taurus. Let's see what's really going on. Pisces. Pisces, I just can't seem to let go of Scorpio. That always seems to be the case. Virgo, I already talked about Virgo. Capricorn. Let me stop with that. Let's see what's really going on. Pisces, I just feel like there's something that's just really on your mind this week. And I think something might be challenging you emotionally. It looks like you have a lot of trust. You're putting your trust in somebody or some other people. Maybe you feel like you're tired of putting your trust in other people because they disappoint you in some type of way. This looks like this is a situation where not necessarily that you're stuck in, but maybe you feel like you don't have control over the situation the way that you would like. Anyway, it feels like this week you might get stuck on a particular emotion. Or you're afraid of an emotion. You're scared. You're angry. You feel helpless about something. Or this could be somebody that might be feeling this way about you. It just feels like you're in a very depressed mood. You're numb. You're withdrawn. I don't know if this has something to do with maybe the fact that you're worried that maybe somebody is sick. Maybe your kids are sick. Maybe your siblings are. We're going to see what's going on. You're missing somebody, it looks like. This week I think is going to be very important, especially because of these emotional issues that you might be having, that you take some time to relax and unwind. Because it feels like this is going to be a need for you to calm your energy. It just feels like your energy is all over the place. Like I did say, it feels like you're very thinky. And this is why before I even saw that you might have air in your chart, it just seems like you might be an air sign. You have it in your chart somewhere. Libra, the bottom of the deck. So, did say air signs are dominating your reading. Pisces. Let's see what's really going on in your situation. You're missing somebody. Maybe you're feeling a bit homesick. Oh, okay. So we see feeling hostile towards somebody. Maybe that was the last energy that you ended off on. Or that's what triggers you emotionally this week. Some type of hostile, angry energy. There is somebody that I feel like you want to confront. Pisces? Possibly a Sagittarius. Wow. Wow. Okay. You feel betrayed by somebody, or somebody feels this way about you. You got a strained relationship with someone, Pisces. And I think this is the energy that you came off from. It's energy that's still lingering around. Yeah. It's like polar opposites. Polarity. Like maybe you are just completely different from someone. I did see Sagittarius, and as soon as I say that, oh, it's judgment. Maybe you're dealing with a Sag. I see some type of adversity. I'm trying to figure out the reason for it. Justice again. Maybe you're having a legal issue with somebody. Maybe you're really going through it. Maybe this week, Pisces, somebody's just really getting on your nerves. It could be your partner. Yeah. Chief. Family chief. This may be somebody that you co-parent with. Somebody that you're in a relationship with. Or for some of you, this is between you and your kids. This could be your baby's dad. A parent of yours. You're thinking about something. Something is just heavily on your mind. Pisces. This might be an argument that might have something to do with money. Maybe somebody is materialistic in your situation. I sense some disrespect. Somebody's talking about somebody behind their back. Could be some accusations this week that might be going down, or that have in the past. It could have something to do with an ex that might still be around in the back of in the picture somewhere. This might be the reason that things are not working out. Yeah, once again, Ten of Swords. The Star. That's what I mean. You gotta be on the Aquarius cusp, possibly. Your situation may involve an Aquarius somehow. And beneath that is the Emperor, possibly an Aries. After there has been some type of opposition, and maybe somebody that you feel does not hear you out, feels like they're always right, you can't tell them any wrong, right? It just feels like that's the reason for the opposition. So that's part of it. Oh, somebody's playing innocent. This just gives me, if you see this, innocent, somebody with the Pinocchio nose and acting like they're injured. This feels like somebody's throwing stones and hiding their hand. See the trickster. This feels like somebody's gaslighting you. I did say disrespecting you in front of other people, talking about you, saying things about you that are untrue. There's a lot of gossip possibly, and rumors that are being spread in this situation. Pisces, maybe you did feel like this is somebody you could be married to, or you are, and right now it just feels like, I don't know, your whole world basically got turned upside down with this situation. It had everything to do with this betrayal. It had everything to do with lies. And maybe right now you're not speaking to this person, Pisces. You're not giving them the time of day. And maybe it's been that way for a while. And I think it's really causing somebody to think. The reason that it's been this way for a while is, like I said before, it feels like somebody still has some type of hostile, angry feelings about this situation that may have happened. And these are feelings that are lingering. Two of Cups comes up. You've got some issues. There's an argument possibly that you guys had, whether or not this was like a verbal altercation, or you may have said some things that were below the belt. Or this is like somebody is thinking about what they would like to say, but they don't have the opportunity to say it for whatever reason. We're going to see why. That's just the feeling that I get. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, this does have something to do with money. So let's say, for some of you, if this is a co-parenting issue, maybe you feel like somebody doesn't step up financially. Maybe this week you are emotionally dwelling on the fact that this person did whatever they did to you. They sabotaged you in some type of way, or they definitely broke your trust in some type of way. They don't want to hear you out. And I don't know, I just feel like part of you, betrayal. I mean, somebody hurt you. You might feel like there's no way in the world that you can rebuild this. You got an injury here. And so I don't know if this had something to do with an actual physical altercation where law enforcement could have been involved in this situation. I just sense that things are kind of tense and I see a lot of fighting. And whatever that was that may have taken place, Pisces, I just think you're dwelling on it. I think it's on your mind, and it feels like somebody might want to come back into the picture. They might be trying to come back into the picture at the weirdest time where maybe you decided to get back out there. I don't feel like you've completely healed from this situation, because it does feel like, I don't know if there's something that just kind of brings this up again. What happens? Because I'm just trying to connect the dots. Pisces, I don't quite understand what happened and how we got here and what exactly the betrayal was. There is some guilt that somebody has about this situation. Okay. So the betrayal could have had something to do with the fact that, well, I think somebody is difficult to deal with. Let's establish that. And so I think somebody might be very manipulative, Pisces. I feel that maybe somebody might feel like they want to break up, or they need a break from the relationship. If this is not you fighting with this person, you're a part of a third party, that might be them that's having this tension. Somebody's not happy. They don't feel like the relationship is, that great, but I don't think that they necessarily, it just seems like somebody is settling. They're not really saying what they really feel in the relationship. This is somebody that I feel is cheating or has cheated in the past. And this would be the reason for the betrayal. This is why you feel stabbed in the back. So some of you could currently be going through a separation, or you've already gone through a separation. You've got an atmosphere of deception in your situation, or like I said, there has been some type of physical attack, which has somebody feeling angry. And it does. It feels like somebody could be selfish in this situation. This is definitely, at the very least, somebody's being mentally abused in this situation. And I did say somebody is gaslighting you or sending you mixed signals, this feels like, Pisces. I think that's what you're dwelling on. I think you really do want to be with somebody, but right now, you do want to be in a relationship with someone. Or with this person, Two of Cups. I did say you could be getting back out there and dating somebody else. I just think this is what's lingering in the back of your mind, unless this is them. They started dating somebody else. They moved on kind of quickly, and it's causing you to question, okay, was this person in the background? It might be the timing of things, like how they move on so quickly. So yeah, I think this has left you feeling a bit frustrated. So this feels like for a majority of you, this was past tense energy. So whatever happened here, I think somebody feels guilty about it. It's okay. So if this is something that you're coming across this week, it feels like you're discovering something new. You're going to make a discovery about something. What's really going on for Pisces? Okay, thank you. That's what I was saying. You might be coming across some type of receipt or proof about something. You have a feeling about something, Pisces, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is. but you definitely suspect that something is going on behind your back. Instinct. Your instinct is up. It's telling you, and maybe you might be going to get confirmation, possibly through a tarot reader, to confirm whether or not what you're thinking is true about the situation. But this is what I mean. If this is something that you're not sure of, or you're questioning whether or not somebody has like another family, and maybe they're not telling you about it, maybe on the other side of the globe, you're going to find the truth about this week. And whatever this is, this feels like this is what you feel is the betrayal. And this might be a situation where you might be kicking somebody to the curb or dropping somebody this week. Betrayal. Somebody might be innocent and somebody might think that you're lying about something. In some cases, I think somebody is. But in other cases, I think that this is an accusation. Somebody might feel like you're trying to trick them into something. We're going to see what this is. Some of you, that there is a court situation that maybe you're dealing with right now. Pisces. I don't know if you're divorcing this person. But I definitely feel like this week you're losing patience with somebody. And I think this week you're pushing somebody away because you're hurt. You feel betrayed. And I think that for some of you, the reason for the sadness and the emotional challenge that you're going through, okay, resolve the issue. I think this is somebody that wants to come and resolve the issue, or you're looking at the root issue. You're feeling like you're tired of going through the same redundant cycle. You feel like maybe this is your dating history. You meet people, you give them your best, you fall in love. You feel like you bring the best version of yourself and you end up getting betrayed in the end. Whether or not this is in romantic relationships or this is just in general. It could be even in your friendships or with family. So I think this week you're trying to process how you're feeling. There's an issue that you are trying to get to the root of the problem with, and I think that this is a very emotional week. I think that there might be some lies in this situation that somebody is believing, and in some cases I think this might be an issue that might be going on with your child, or this is you may have a child with this person. You may not want to start over with somebody else, and that might be the dilemma that you're in. There might be somebody stepping in this week, Pisces, to give you some unsolicited advice. But I think that somebody is just really concerned about you, Pisces. So I feel like there's somebody that would like to reach out to you, Pisces. I don't know how this is going to go. It looks like if this is a co-parenting issue, the issue is that somebody makes a lot of excuses and you feel like you constantly have to pick up the slack for this person. So I think that there is some resentment here. Pisces, when it comes to communication this week, and it comes to the fact that you do have Mercury retrograde that could bring some challenges to your relationships, I feel like your guides are saying be careful of your temper. Be careful of making snap decisions about things. Choose your words carefully. I just feel like there's a very delicate situation here that you may be handling. You might feel like you have to walk on eggshells with someone. But I definitely feel that someone feels that the other one is destructive and they're hurt over the situation. And they might be more hurt than you might realize or that you might see about this situation. Pisces. I think I see what's going on. I think in the past you've had pointless arguments with this person. You haven't been able to get anywhere. So I think that this is the situation that's still lingering this week. Oh gosh, for some of you, I think this might be a mother-in-law that might be kind of meddling in your relationship. I just think that there might be some people that don't want you and this person together, Pisces, or they get too involved. And I definitely feel like your current relationship, the tone of your relationship was set by your upbringing. I think you were raised by very toxic, critical people. And I think that this may have had something to do with a parent of yours. Maybe this is you trying to tell your parent how you feel and they don't listen. And maybe you get the same mistreatment from your partner. And that might be what the betrayal is. Now, if this is not something that you're going through with your partner, I will say that this is a kid that is depressed. I definitely see a womanizer in this situation. This could be a kid that might be, you know, seeing the truth about their parent being emotionally manipulative in some type of way. They may actually see the truth about what's going on. And there might be a child that might be very concerned about a parent and their well-being because of a situation that they are witnessing going on. This is your partner. I do feel like somebody feels emasculated. And I do feel that if this is a parent-child situation, somebody does not want to feel their emotions, or they feel like they don't have time to feel their emotions because they got some other things going on. But I think that some of you Pisceans, you've had a high tolerance for disrespect for the longest time. And I feel like this week, I don't know, Pisces, I think you're at your breaking point. And I'm trying to see what's going on this week. But if this is a child, I will say that there's some things that you're starting to notice about your kid. Maybe their grades are dropping. Maybe you're noticing your kid crying. This could be your kid that might be going through some emotional challenges because there's been some issues that you guys have not been able to resolve. Somebody's crying, very emotional in this situation. Did I say somebody is an addict? Somebody's not a sex addict. And this feels like somebody has an addictive pattern. Okay, I definitely see that situation. So to be truthful, it feels like Pisces, if this does have something to do with tension with your kid, you've had a strained relationship with your kid. We're going to see what this is about. Somebody a prostitute? Maybe somebody's prostituting themselves. Well, you have a card here that says trickster. This could even be a kid that might be dating somebody that is significantly older than them. And they could be a minor, or they could be of age even. Somebody is manipulating somebody who they might feel is young-minded. Instinct. So this would be parental instinct. This week, Pisces, your instinct might be up about your kid or about somebody around you. Somebody that you genuinely care for or have cared for in the past. It could be a Cancerian. But yeah, see, you got trick and believe. Somebody is definitely tangling a web of lies here. Somebody is lying about something. Trickster. I don't know. Somebody else could be playing. Somebody could actually be innocent in this situation. Somebody could be blaming somebody else for something here. I don't know, Pisces, but I'm trying to see where this goes, okay? This is kind of confusing. I want to see how this plays out. How does this play out, Holy Spirit, for the Pisces nation? Something going on with your baby mother. Somebody might have a kid on the side. That's kind of what I'm saying. You got kids in multiple households. You're having tension with your baby's mom, your baby's dad, grandchildren. So there's that part of the deck, children. So let's see. What happens here? Okay. So this is a parent that I feel This is a child that I feel, it could be either way, a parent to child. There's a feeling of trickery, feeling like somebody's not being honest about something. A parent that could be a bit controlling, and it feels like there's a parent that's a workaholic, or that's not really around because they feel, this could be a child that might feel neglected because there is a parent that has to work to provide, and they might be feeling overshadowed. Or this could be some type of sibling rivalry. Like there could be a kid that might feel like, okay, they don't get the attention that the others get, is what it feels like. Or they feel pitted against. They feel, you know what I mean? Something's going on here. Okay, so how this plays out is there is obviously somebody that's thinking about you. You're definitely on somebody's mind, Pisces. You might not want somebody to come back into your energy, or you doubt that they really would. This is a toxic situation that you've escaped from. I think somebody is coming back into the energy, coming back into your energy this week, Pisces. If it's not this week, then it's definitely the coming weeks. You have trust issues with this person. Yeah. Going through the same cycle. You definitely feel mistreated by this emperor. This emperor is the one that's coming back into the situation. You have Virgo as well. Especially if this person has been giving you the silent treatment, you've been giving them the silent treatment. This person comes in to talk to you about something. And I think that this person might be sorrowful about something. I don't think they're really going to show it. Not with the energy that they're coming in with. They don't want to hear a word that you have to say. This could be a father figure that comes across, or a partner that comes across as though they're always right. Yeah, they have some regret about this situation, about the way that things went down, because it looks like whatever was said was very destructive, or somebody could have definitely put their hands on you. It looks like somebody wants to come back into your energy. They feel like you have cut them off. You completely cut them out of your life. And they're feeling kind of lonely. And they're feeling kind of depressed about the situation. And if you are active on your socials, then this person is definitely tuning into that. Yeah. I think you've been on this person's mind heavily, and I think the silence is just really bothering them, Pisces. So I think you might get a phone call from this person, or they're thinking about contacting you. But it seems like the biggest hurdle that you guys have encountered has everything to do with the past. And then the other person just doesn't trust the other one to change. So it does feel like somebody's going through depression this week. If it's not you, then it's somebody else. This situation feels like it's been lingering for a while. Like somebody has been wanting to call, but they postponed it. They put it aside for whatever reasons, personal reasons, or things that might be going on in their lives. It could be that thing, that type of thing. But it does feel like somebody genuinely loves you. They may not love you in a very healthy way. They may love you in their own toxic way, Pisces. But I think somebody's coming forward, or they're thinking about it. And I think if this is a child that you're dealing with, they have issues with self-sabotage, confidence issues, maybe some issues with jealousy. And this is what I mean. This feels like there's an opportunity to clean something up. But again, this is a very delicate, touchy subject. And this might have to be something where if you do decide to talk something out with someone, you might need to choose your words carefully. Because again, whatever this was that happened in the past is a revolving issue. Somebody feels like they have to walk on eggshells to talk, or that the other one will completely overreact if they say what's really on their mind. Pisces. Pisces, maybe it's been a while since you've done your taxes. Since we're talking about the past. This feels like this might be some type of past debt. Some type of financial issue that might pop back up this week, Pisces. That might require your attention. And I think that there's something here that might need to be addressed when it comes to your work situation or a financial situation, which I feel are connected. They're interconnected here. You got this card here talking about trickster and innocent. I don't know if these are accusations that are being made at work. If this is you maybe dating somebody that you work with, probably is not a good idea. Because it looks like this might cause other people to gather and gossip. You might be the center of attention for a reason that you weren't trying to be the center of attention for, about. Like, you're not wanting to draw attention to what you're doing as far as maybe dating somebody, especially if you are married. Because trust, somebody's going to find out about it. If somebody's not married, then somebody's in a relationship. And there might be some people that might be advising you against it, Pisces. Maybe you don't want to listen. You don't want to take heed. This could cause some drama at work. It just looks like it. Like in some area of your life. I want to say Gemini so badly. Oh, okay. In some area of your life, it does. It feels like there's some type of temptation. This is temptation to lie about something. Because it does look like somebody might be lying, playing tricks, not being honest about something here. Something's going to be looked at a little bit closer, this feels like. In the background of your situation, it does feel like somebody hurt you and they won't apologize. But it definitely feels like in the forefront of your situation, your career situation, your work situation might be looking a bit weird to you this week. Or it just feels like something is catching up to somebody. And let's see. I kind of feel like this might even be going on at work. Like somebody is definitely trying to spark your insecurity, okay? At work. You got some spying or gossip. That might be going on at your job. Maybe you do go to school, possibly. I don't know. Maybe you're going to school for something, or this is something that you're questioning whether or not you should pursue something career, like on a career level, but you might have to go to school for something. Okay, so you have somebody at work that's really watching you, keeping their eye on you, making up stories about you. Okay, at work it feels like you got a situation where there's a storyteller running their mouth about you, Pisces. I promise you, you gotta be. If you don't have Gemini in your chart, because this is starting to sound like the Gemini reading is. This has something to do with jealousy. So somebody's definitely going to be trying to aim at your insecurities this week. So in other words, you got some people that are trying to distract you. Trying to trick other people into believing the way that they do. Maybe you play an instrument, maybe you sing. It feels like there's an inventor. This feels like this is somebody inventing stories about something, Pisces. Let's see what happens with this, okay? Because I definitely feel like there's other people that are in on this that believe the lies that are being told to them. Either way, with this traitor card here, I feel like there's some type of work betrayal. Like this is somebody that's throwing shade at you this week, sending you cryptic messages. They can't tell you directly what they're feeling or what they really want to say. Yeah, you got some haters around you. It feels like. So this week, I feel like you might be maybe protecting yourself This feels like this is somebody that is trying to, like I said, trigger you in some type of way. Get some type of emotional response from you by way of aggression, spite, or fear. Some type of fear tactic. I do feel like this week somebody is throwing some negative comments your way or saying some things. And I think that this is it's very important that you do not allow these things to get into your head, to get into your mind, because it just feels like that's what somebody is trying to do. I don't know what's going on at work, but it definitely feels like this is a negative atmosphere for some of you. So I think this week it's going to be very important for you to find a way to protect yourself, to deflect the negativity, because for whatever reason, Pisces, I think somebody's laying it on thick this week, trying to stress you out. It feels like you're striving, you're trying to grow in some type of way, and it just feels like somebody is jealous of, we talked about that, confirmation. Maybe some of you work online. Maybe you're a content creator, you're an influencer. Somebody's giving you the evil eye. They're jealous of you in some type of way. And if that's not something that you know about or you're not sure, I think this is the week that you're getting some type of confirmation. Now, I was talking to you about receipts. This feels like this is taxes. You're keeping some type of financial record of something. This is like possibly your guide saying make sure that you keep good records of your paperwork, because it just feels like there could be a legal situation that could be coming up. Some of you could be going to court, or there could be some type of situation here where you may need to keep your paperwork. You may need it for whatever reason. Fears. Again, this feels like this is a fear of yours. Yeah, something is causing you fear and anxiety. Okay. This feels like this is in connection to a financial issue. Okay, there's been some type of change to your financial situation, or something just kind of pops up this week. Yeah, something kind of shocks you, or you're taken aback by something this week. Blindsided by something this week, Pisces. For some of you, since I'm talking about a legal situation, this could be somebody who could be getting out of jail. We did say that maybe you might be splitting apart from somebody. That's been established. Some of you, you could be thinking about going your separate ways from this job. You could be. But this week I feel like you're treading carefully with somebody that's around you, somebody that's watching you. Make no mistake about it, for a majority of you, this is going down at work. That somebody has their eye on you, Pisces. It feels like you're about to cut through the BS. You're cutting through something. I don't know, I'm getting lipo. Is somebody getting lipo? Or you just might have a very, what am I trying to say? This is what somebody's jealous of, your grace and beauty. Somebody feels like this is either the way that you carry yourself, it's your personality that they're jealous of, or you've got all this opposition against you, but still it's the way that you carry yourself, the way that you maintain in such a negative environment, Pisces. And I think that that's something that somebody is taking an issue with this week. I think it's your confidence level. And I think this week you are making some progress with something. And I think somebody's feeling salty about that. So I think somebody's going to try to create a wound and then pour salt in that wound, because they may need to deal with their own personal issues, but they're projecting these personal issues on you. I kind of think somebody wants you to feel embarrassed, Pisces, or they're definitely going out of their way to try to do this to you. I'm trying to figure out why. I just see that there is a betrayal having to do with work, but we already established as jealousy. Maybe I'm trying to look too much into it. I just feel like somebody feels like they're maybe mediocre when it comes to you. Or this has something to do with, again, if it's not your grace and beauty, then it's your body. Somebody feels like you look better than them. There's some petty stuff at work, okay? So this feels like there's somebody gossiping and maybe trying to get other people to believe the same way that you believe, that they believe about you. I think somebody's trying to get in your head. Or this is just something that's bringing you to your breaking point. This might be something that you're feeling emotional about this week. This might be something that you're feeling depressed over. Yeah, you got some weird things that are going on in the background. We're going to see about that in a minute. Random side note, Pisces. Some of you could be going to the library, but you're definitely... There's a spy here. Let's see what this spy is trying to do. Why is somebody spying on you at work? Running their mouth about you at work. Why? Your name is in somebody's mouth, Pisces. You do have other people that are chiming in on your situation. Not only are they spying on you, instigating, Pisces, making some deals in the background. It could be these three people here that are in the background. They have a secret deal too, to be in on it. It just feels like somebody's trying to make you feel uncomfortable at work. And it's all because of jealousy. Well, it just looks like somebody's trying to create some type of an obstacle for you, Pisces. Or this could be because somebody lied. Now there's some type of an obstacle, or somebody comes across some receipts, some proof about something, and it puts somebody in a very weird position, and it might cause you to feel emotional or embarrassed about something. It just feels like somebody's trying to go out of their way, Pisces, to embarrass you. So this is why that card said tread carefully. It just feels like there's some phony people at your job. It just feels like this is a situation where somebody just constantly has their name in your mouth, or they're constantly watching you. And it just feels like something comes right back up this week. It feels like this is something that you've gone through before. Pisces, yes, falseness, false person. I think you're about to see people for who they genuinely are this week, Pisces. Share your thoughts. I did say maybe you're on your socials, so maybe this is you maybe sharing your thoughts on social media or with certain people around you, or this is your guide saying be careful about who you're sharing your thoughts with. In some cases, not all cases, but in some cases, Pisces, some people that you're talking to are not really genuine, or they don't really genuinely care about what you have to say. And you got some people leading you astray. Yeah, there is somebody trying to challenge your perception. Yeah, be honest. Somebody in your situation is lying about something. Lying on you. You're lying on them. Watching you, keeping a close eye on you. Talking about you. This is very similar to Pisces, to Gemini. This week, I think you're going to see the truth about somebody's character that's around you, Pisces. I think the issue is that you know your power, or this is something that you're getting ready to step into because your guides say you're destined to succeed at something, Pisces. Or this is you, Pisces, doing this to somebody, trying to keep somebody from succeeding. Somebody might have the wrong idea about someone. It feels like the false impression. A false perception of somebody in this situation. And so I just feel like somebody might be trying to bring somebody down for that reason, or ruin their reputation for whatever, for their own personal agenda, it feels like. But that's what I'm seeing, like, Pisces. This week you might be kind of burnt out with your job, or you're burnt out with your career. And you might be trying to work really hard this week to solve some type of financial issue that maybe you find yourself in. I just kind of feel like you might be in a financial bind. But for some of you, I think there is a need to really protect yourself at all costs, because it just feels like somebody is trying to, I don't know, build up as soon as I say that, build up a case on you. Yeah. We talked about court. Maybe somebody is trying to build up a case on you, whether it's legal or not. Yes. Okay, we did. We talked about that. A case. You got this card that says prisoner. Somebody's trying to catch somebody in a lie. Thief, prisoner. Maybe somebody is in jail due to theft. Somebody gets caught up. Law enforcement gets involved in this. Yeah, somebody is nervous that maybe the truth is going to be found about something. Your guides are protecting you against enemies that maybe you see, that you're aware of, or these are just enemies that are kind of hidden and camouflaged. Yeah, it does. It feels like you're being protected from any type of harm here. Yeah, this week it does. It feels like your guides, there's something here that's really bothering you, something that's on your mind. Your guides are delivering you from this, okay? From whatever this is, whatever obstacle and challenge that this is that somebody is putting in front of you. It feels like you're able to clear this away. But for some of you, this is with people that you're trusting. Maybe you're really close to certain people at work that you're talking to, or you've built up friendships with certain people. You might be finding out that some people are not genuine friends. And I don't know if this is you speaking up about it. It just feels like maybe you're not. This could be you. Maybe you're feeling non-confrontational. You're running from conflict. You don't want to deal with some type of conflict. I don't know. This might be a time where you might be writing about your thoughts and feelings. Maybe you're journaling this week. But it feels like whatever this is, that where somebody's trying to get you caught up or tell stories about you or hinder your progress in some type of way, I just feel like you're safe. You're gonna come out on the other side of this, and you're going to get the victory. Now, in terms of your life purpose, you got a major decision to make about your life purpose. I think this is a week for you to really make a decision on what you really truly want. Step into the light. Some of you, I feel like maybe you're meant to be a high profile person. Maybe you are. I definitely feel like you are the rebel. I don't feel like you are somebody that likes to conform to everybody's expectations. But whatever the case is, it feels like you are a healer. And this might be something that maybe you might be thinking about going into. It looks like you've been very loyal and dedicated into something here. But I think you might be making some plans this week, Pisces, to step into something new. I do. And I think it's going to be very important for you to pay attention to details and pay attention to perfect timing. But I do feel like you have a guardian angel this week that is definitely watching over you. It just feels like something brings you to the doctor this week, Pisces. Or there's something that you may need to address that you haven't been addressing. It could even be your mental health, because on some level it does feel like maybe you feel empty, you feel deserted. You're running late for some things. Something is on your mind. Maybe you don't feel prepared for a test. I don't know what this is, okay, Pisces, but it seems like you feel like you're drowning. You're drowning in debt. You're drowning in your emotions. You might miss somebody that passed away. They might really be on your mind this week. They might come up in conversation, or you might be finding yourself looking through pictures. And for some of you, it's not even that serious. It could be that somebody has a cold, or they're feeling a little bit under the weather. It could just be that simple. But for others of you, it feels like you're worried that maybe either you are sick or that someone around you is sick. You might be feeling particularly angry this week, hungrier than you usually are. Your appetite might be coming back, but it looks like you're having a stomach ache. You're feeling exhausted. And I think that what's disturbing your rest is that there's loud around you. You might be sleeping more than usual. It just seems like something might take you in for a physical. You might feel like you have to get something checked out, Pisces. Seems like you've been avoiding the doctor. I think you just might need some time to fall back, honestly. I think you're burnt out. I think you just might need a chance to process a lot of different things that you're going through, but I just kind of think that there's something that brings you back to the doctor. Could be an upcoming exam that you might be having. Again, I think something might need to be looked at closer, Pisces, about a health situation. Yeah. So I do feel like there has been a lot of damage here that's been done. Some of you, this isn't everybody's situation. I definitely feel like either somebody has a drinking problem and they're diabetic, this type of thing. They're not taking their medications, or the things that they're putting in their body is creating a lot of damage. And I think something is starting to add up. And it's, like I did say, the pain is starting to increase. And that prompts some type of visit to the doctor or some type of change, some type of an illness that maybe you're battling this week or that you're finding out about. But I promise you, somebody has a drinking issue. Somebody might be running from the law. And it feels like somebody gets caught. Show justice. So whatever this legal issue is, I did say that there's victory. There's some type of justice in this situation here. I think we are talking about your emotions. It feels like your guides are definitely encouraging you to heal of some old emotional pain that you've been holding on to. It might be necessary for you to let go of the past. If this is not you recovering from some type of a surgery, it could be cosmetic surgery, because I did talk about liposuction. I don't know where that came from, but if this is not your physical healing, then it feels like it's your emotional healing. But honestly, I feel like they're intertwined. Somebody getting addicted to pain medicine. He drinks lean. I don't know. Abuses medication in some type of way. Counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. We did talk about you being a healer in some type of way. It could be in the form of counseling. It might have something to do with that issues. For some reason, I think it might be necessary for you, just random side note, Pisces, for you to be careful when you're driving. Clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. I do feel like you have the ability to be clairaudient. I did talk to you about tarot. Maybe you are guided to spirituality. Maybe you kind of been led astray, and maybe something brings you right back to it, Pisces, to really reconsider it. But I definitely feel like you're getting confirmation through inside your mind or from other people that's coming through for you this week, Pisces. Final card, spread your wings. Do not hold back. Right now, the timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. So on some level of your life, Pisces Nation, I think your guides are saying it's time to spread your wings. It's time to move on from something. And I definitely feel like your guides are coming in. Definitely feel like your guides are coming in, Pisces, to help guide you through whatever this is that you're going through. With that, Pisces Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you like my content and you felt that this reading was helpful, give this video a thumbs up below. Pisces Nation, comment, consider subbing to my channel if you already haven't. If you do decide to sub to my channel, make sure that you hit the post notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a video for you, a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Pisces Nation, for watching. I'll see y'all next week, Pisces Nation. Have a peaceful, blessed week. Peace out.